welcome back everybody. This is DannyCode, and we're continuing on with our playthrough of Avorion. And in this episode, what I'd like to do is I'd like to concentrate on trying to get some hangars and some fighters, or at least some miners, some auto miners, so I can just send them out and just mine any resources I need. So anyways, the first resource you can use to build hangars is trinium. So with trinium we only have a little bit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back into the sectors, or I'm going to jump back into trinium territory and grab some more. But with trinium you can build hangars, and with hangars you can buy fighters from a fighter factory, or you can build them. I'm not going to build them just quite yet. That'll be something for another complete episode maybe. We'll go over building them. Which brings me to another point. Before we do anything else, I'd like to ask my viewers to give me ideas of what kind of questions you have about Avorion and what I can cover in future episodes. Things like, building fighters, like I said, finding and killing bosses maybe, like the AI is going to be our next boss. We killed one boss. We killed Boss Walks 3. But the next one I think I'm going to concentrate on is try to find is maybe the AI, and trying to get the loot from him. And also maybe like using torpedoes or anything else like that. So like put it down in the comments what you guys would want me to cover. And then I'll go out and I'll research it. And I'll go ahead and make a video on it, or at least incorporate it into a video and explain it or show examples of how to do it and whatever. Anyways, so in this episode, well, like I said, what I'd like to do is I'm going to go ahead and use this wormhole here. As you can see, I'm in Neonite territory, so there's not going to be any trinium here that I can get. So I'd like to just jump back into trinium territory using this wormhole, and perhaps get some more trinium and get some, I'd like to jump into this territory here and get some more trinium so I can put more hangars on. So we're gonna do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I bought some resources. I bought a few thousand trinium, and I'm going over here towards the fighter factory. And I'm gonna go towards the dock because what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build my hangars, and then since I want to be close to the fighter factory, and buy fighters, and then buy pilots for those fighters. So let's see what dock I want to use here. We'll just use this little docking over here. Should be just fine. Anyone will do. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and build. Let's put on our hangars. Where do we want to put them? Now, hangars, you have to have. Let's just select it here. So you see, it's facing that way, so that the ships will come out of that hole. But I like to do it like front and back. So what I'm going to do is let's rotate this here and rotate it. Oop, nope, wrong one. I want the green one. There we go. So front and back. And as you can see by the red, that means it's blocked. If it's white, it's not blocked. So then if it's blocked like that, the fighters won't be able to come out. So they'll be able to come out the reverse there, or the back end there, but not the front, because of this little thing here is blocking it. So they need a clear exit and entrance points. So I like to make it like that. And then what I'm going to do, should we put them on both sides? Let's see. So this little small block, what's it going to give us? Not too much. That's not even going to give us one fighter. So we're going to have to obviously make that bigger. I'd like to make it longer maybe. Okay, so this is starting, so now you can see the numbers there, right next to where it says fighters. So this little small section will give us 2 fighters. We want much more than that. So we're gonna have it pretty big. So that'll give us 7 fighters. Let's go ahead and put this on both sides, maybe, and that'll give us 14. Yeah, so that'll give us 14, and I think that'll be good enough to start off. So let's do that. There we go. So we have we have hangars on both sides. So that will give us 14, not 14 fighters, but space for 14. So if the fighter is a little bit bigger, it depends on the size of the fighter is what I'm saying. So if it's a little bit bigger, it'll take up 2 of those spaces. If it's a little smaller, that's my understanding. Let's go ahead and find out here. So let's go ahead and dock and see what fighters this guy has. Let's say trade equipment, and then it also has, depending on your relations with the faction that you're trading with here, like where the fighter factory is. So if you have good relations with them, you will be able to build the fighters and buy fighters. If you don't have such good relations with them, you will only be able to build the fighters, apparently. But we'll get to that, like I said, in another episode. For now, I just want to get the fighters, and I want to start using them. So what do we have here? So we have some salvaging fighters. So that's good. So what I'm going to do, what else do we have here? So bolter fighters. So we have fighters, like whatever. But right now I don't want to use them in a fighting capacity because I have a feeling, and I'm not too sure about this, but I have a feeling that you need a lot of them to make a lot of damage. So, and they only have like a radius of like as far as they can go from, like, we are now we have hangars, so we are now kind of like a carrier. Our ship is a carrier, so the fighters can't have a range that they go away from the carrier. So, and my type of fighting, I'm always using my afterburners, so I don't know if that's going to affect it or not. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to buy some salvaging fighters. So when we do find a fight, we can then send these guys out, and they can salvage all the other components from the wreckage, basically. So let's buy. So they have 10 of them. Let's see how many we can buy. Oh, there's no free. Oh, I got that. That's right. I forgot a step. Let's do that real quick. We need to set a squadron. So to do that, you go into your ship menu, and you go into the hangar, and do a new squad. So I'm going to call this something real simple. Salvo for salvaging 001. Sure, it works. I'm horrible at naming shit, so I do apologize, but I don't apologize. It's like accept it and move on. Anyway, so now that we have the squadron, we have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 12. So we have 12 spots. We only have 10 of the salvagers, so let's try to buy all 10. Oops, no. Well, we're going to have to hire a crew in a minute, but so buy all 10 of these salvagers. I think I have enough money, right? No. Oh, I don't have enough space. So here it is. So if we hover over the salvager, they take, let me see the size. So size is 3. So we had 14. So 14 divided by 3, we can only buy so many. So we're going to have to, let's expand our hangars just a little bit. So maybe, let's do this. Let's go ahead and put on just another set of them, maybe. So that is a badass looking design. I do need to recolor these though. Let's see what we want here. Do we want to color these black? Get this out of the way. Let's see what we got. Color these ones black, maybe one of them black, one of them red. Yeah, I think one of them are red that we're using. Maybe this one here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Alright. I don't want to mess around with it too much. That's a badass looking turret right there. The triple ray gun. Yeah, right. What is this? Triple railgun turret. There we go. think this is Flash Gordon with his ray guns. Beep, beep. Okay, so let's buy that last one. Alright. And just, the last two, so that should give us enough room for those. Okay, do I want anything else? I don't think I do. I don't even know what the Force Fighter would do. Is that some Jedi thing? Using the Force? These are not the Avorion. These are not the Avorion shuttles you're looking for. Whatever. I'd like to buy maybe this bolter. No, again, let's just go with what we have. All right, so there is those two steps. Now, what we do need is we need pilots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, by the way, and this is how you do it. So if you do Shift 1, it'll open up your fighter menu here. And this gives you the options. Like it'll have different squadrons just running down the side here. And this, your first one is also Shift 1. Your second one will be Shift 2. But that'll open that up. Or alternately, you can just, oops, I didn't want to fire there. Alternately, you just press Shift and click on that, and it'll do it. But this is the if they are salvaging, this is the harvest. I want to kind of be away from the space station while we're doing this, because I don't know if it's going to try to harvest that. So again, like I said, the fighters have like a range that they can be away from the main carrier, which is us. So let's go ahead and send those guys out. So we see we have this little yellow information signal here that we have no pilots. So let's do a little math here. So how many pilots do we need? So each of these takes one pilot. So we're going to need 10 pilots. I knew that. Okay, so let's go grab us some 10 pilots. Let's go back to our where did we put it? There it is. Let's go back to our fighter factory. Grab us 10 pilots. And fighter factories will have the pilot on hand. Like, I read in a wiki someplace where it said that the crew that you can hire from a station is usually relevant to that station. So, like, fighter factories normally will have pilots, from what I've found. So, if you're looking for pilots, that is the place to go. There, I'll dock right here. That's a little docking nipple. Little docking nipple. There we go. And it is awfully bright. I can't see that number. There we go. Okay. So we need 10 pilots. And here we are. So we only have 9 pilots. So we're going to buy all these. Or not buy them. We're going to hire all these guys. Hello. And then we'll hire a vanilla crew. And they'll become a pilot. So we might as well do 4. Just in case we lose some crew. I think we have enough space. So. And I think they'll become. Let me just check that real quick. Let's just get away from the station a little bit and try to send these guys out again. Okay, so there they are, and we still need one more pilot. Okay, so I was mistaken. Okay, so I jumped out and I jumped back in. The fighter factory did not replenish its supply of pilots. However, in the same sector, I found this equipment dock has some pilots, so we're gonna just go grab one from here. Might want to grab a few, actually, if that's going to be an issue, trying to find pilots in the future. Yeah, so let's go ahead and hire crew, and yeah, they have 9, so we'll just do 3, maybe. That's fine. Sounds good to me. Now we should have all the pilots that we need. So let's just kind of cruise out here just a little bit and try to launch our fighters. And there we go. So all of our fighters are now launched. Perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go find a battle, or want to find some wreckage. Actually, I want to find the wreckage and then I'll find a battle, because I know that one section that we started off in has some salvaging stuff that we can salvage. So let's go do that. Let's bring our guys back, and I like to watch them come back. There we go. Everybody's in and accounted for. Okay, so we're gonna jump to that starting sector, and then we'll test out our salvagers. Okay, so here we go. We got some wreckage here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out my salvagers. First I'm going to turn off my, let's turn these guys off. So let's do 8 and 9. So that's my salvaging, and, because I don't want my salvaging laser to kick in as well. So we're just going to fire off our guys and have them salvage the wreckage. And there they go. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, we're getting resources from this. Not very quickly, but they're doing it. I mean, it'd probably take them a long time to get through this whole thing. But the more powerful salvagers you have, obviously, the faster this will go. And I like to do it this way too. I like to get like salvagers or miners, because that will build up our hangar space, and it'll also build up our squadrons and our pilots and things like that. So and I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if anybody can put this down in the comments if this is right or not, but if we aren't using, like, so we'll have this squadron here, and then we'll have maybe a miner squadron for mining fighters, and then if this squadron here, if the first one isn't out, those pilots can be used for the other squadron. So I'm pretty sure, I'm 99.99% sure that's correct. But if you try to launch 2 of them, obviously you need more pilots. So pilots can be reused, is what I'm saying. They can be recycled into different squadrons, is what I'm saying. So they can fly anything, hopefully. So yeah, I'd like to do a squadron of salvagers. I'd like to do a squadron of mining fighters. I'd like to do a squadron of various other different things, and then obviously expand our. We're gonna have to have a lot of hangar room for that, but yeah, but that would be. I think that would be pretty cool. But as you can see, my guys are salvaging this, and it looks like we're gonna have a fight here pretty soon. So we have your sensors picked up a short burst of subspace signals. I'm going to I'm just gonna cut to those. So I'll be right back. Okay, so they are upon us. So we're gonna call our fighters back. And they're probably closing in on me while they do this, but that's okay. Probably should have called my fighters back a little bit sooner, but that's alright. I think we should be fine. Alright, so like that stuff right there will be, let's see if all of our fighters are in, yeah. So that stuff right there will be stuff that we can salvage. Okay, so let's go kill these guys. I want to go a little bit further away, so I'm not in the way of that big salvage. So let's kind of get out of the way of that and let these guys come towards me. Come on, guys. What are you waiting for? Alright, I'll go towards you. I don't mind. Should make pretty quick work out of these dudes. Nope. Raymond speed, Captain. Oopsie. So there's that. So that was pretty quick. Okay, so I got those guys. So now I'm just going to. So once they're dead, once they're derelict, so they're wreckage, then I can send my guys back out. I don't think I have any more. No, so there's no more bad guys around. I can just send them out to salvage what I just killed. So this is. I think this is actually pretty cool. And I think when we salvage these, more loot will fall off, maybe? More systems or turrets? I think that's the way it goes, maybe. My mining ship needs to find some more stuff. It's okay. So are we done doing that, guys? Are we on to the next one? We're on to the other kill I did. Yep, see, there it goes. System just fell off there. Or a, yeah, system. Turret system. So that's making quick work on that guy. We got a color as well. Star Slate Blue. I like it. So that must be it. I guess you guys are done with that. You have picked the kill clean. Very nice. Okay, so let's take these guys back. I know there was one more. There was one more that we killed near the bigger salver, or the bigger derelict. So let's get our guys back. There we go. I think that's everybody. Yes, sir. All right, let's go back towards the. If I can find it here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we found them. So let's go ahead and launch our dudes. Launch dudes. Dude launch. And we'll come over here. I think they went straight for the derelict space station, but I really want them to do this over here. So we'll just kind of go out here this way a little bit. This guy may have some juicier stuff, I think. There he goes. So our guys. So if we are closer to something, they will kind of follow us in, because again they have a range that they can fly. So I'm doing these because I really want like a system to fall off or something like that, because those are pretty useful. Ooh, something fell off there. Nice. What do we got? Shield booster. I'll take it. Oh, which reminds me. How are we doing on systems now that we've put some more mass on? No, we still got a little ways to go here. 2K. So I think if we put on a few more, yeah, a few more hangars, we'd probably get up there. Is that it, guys? Everything's done? You guys done salvaging that? Okay. All right. So we're gonna try to find another fight and salvage a little bit more. But this is a good, quick, fast way of, you know, gaining systems. Not only salvaging for resources, but gaining systems on the kills that you do kill. So that's why I like this a lot. Another thing you can do with these is just, I'm probably going to buy, between this episode and next episode, I'm going to probably buy a squadron or two of some miners. So when I have some downtime, I'm just going to go in one of these asteroid fields and just let them have a heyday. So anyways, so I'm going to go find another fight and I'll be right back. Alright, so as predicted, we have a fight. So let's kind of get out of the battlefield here. Don't get our asses handed to us too quickly here. so while I'm out of that, let's go ahead and enter in some coordinates that we can jump to, and just in case we need to. And let's find our first victim. I think you, sir. Boy, this guy is running really quick. I'll put a stop to that here soon. Ouch, that hurt. Yeah, I mean, it should be okay. I think, unless we could try not to die too quickly here. Put a little damage on that guy up there as well. Man, this guy is just, he's cruising. Why are you going so quickly? Don't you want to be part of the fight? Do you want to help your brothers? Alright, so he's almost gone. There he goes. Oh my goodness. You were a pain in the butt. Alright, okay. Ah. Alright, so maybe the... hopefully not all his brothers are too quick here. Ooh, they're putting some damage on me. Let's try not to hit things. Oh my god. Oh lord. That is not a good fighting tactic right there. Damn it. I think I may have found a pretty hefty fight here. I think I may have to jump away from this. Yeah, this guy's pretty much dead in the water. There we go. Ugh. Try to run away from this torpedo. Yeah, so let's try to get a little distance from us and them so we can regenerate our shields. How far away are they? So they are right on my tail. Wow, they're fast. Phew, these guys are good. Ah. Damn. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, it's the one. Nice. So if I can keep them close, but I don't want to keep them too close because they're beating on me. It's a little bit of an unfair fight, but if we can tag him off here as quick as possible. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. We took a little bit of damage. That's alright. We'll be fine. We'll be good. Now if I can just find these wreckages afterwards, we'll be good. Because they're going to be scattered. Oh. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage. But, all in the interest of playing the game. As long as we're killing them and they're not killing us too fast, we're fine. There we go. So I guess you're next, sir. And some of our engines are damaged. Oh my. This is going to be a costly battle. It's alright, I think we got a good grip on him. Oh, I tried to avoid that one. Damn, you got me good. Oh, no, no. Bringing all our cannons to bear. Should make pretty quick work out of this gentleman. Yeah, I think I got the majority of them, I think we'll be okay. Man, this battle has cost me. The one. I am almost dead. This is never a good thing. Oh, how many we got left here? I think we just got the one left, so I think we'll be alright, but still. And he's pretty close to dead. There we go. Oh, we got one more. There we go. Didn't see you there, sir. I am happy to oblige. Oh, we got a few more. Another guy coming on there. These guys are endless. There we go. And you are, hopefully this guy's the last guy because we do not have a lot of health left. No, we still got another guy. But he's, we'll just wait for him to come. Because I kind of want to be in this field here. Is he going or coming? Oh, wait, he's really coming slow. Alright, well, while we're waiting for him to come, let's go ahead and salvage some of this shit. Alright, so... yeah, he's like slowest ever. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so this will be the first one here. Let's go salvage this guy. Let's grab this before we do anything else. There we go. And send out our fighters to salvage away. Okay, now where's this other guy? He's gonna be a while. I don't know why he's so slow, but there you go. Hopefully a system falls off. That'd be nice. I think we'd probably get at least one more system out of this. Okay, let's bring our guys back in, because I think that is it for the salvage of that one wreckage. Okay, I think everybody's aboard. Yep, everybody's aboard. Okay, so let's go get this guy. Yeah, okay, let's go get him. Let's put him out of his misery. And our shields are back up too, so he won't do any more damage. Man, that cost us. Look at our damage. That's pretty low. That's a pretty good battle. You know, the battles in the closer you get to the center are much more exciting, I think. All right. And you're dead. Okay, so I'm going to, that poor guy, he was going slow and steady though. Well, he was bound and determined. So let's go send our guys out. We're going to salvage this. See if we can't get anything out of it. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and go ahead and leave, as I said, leave your suggestions in the comments. If there's any questions that you have or anything you want me to explore and do as a video, like you want me to, building the fighters or finding and killing bosses or using torpedoes or such things like that. I will go, if I don't know it. If I know it, I'll just do an episode on it. If I don't know it, I'll go ahead and do research, and I will make an episode, or I will incorporate it into one of the future episodes. Anyways, guys, so if you like the video, thumbs up. If you want to be notified when there's more, go ahead and subscribe. I really appreciate that, by the way, if you do. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Bye for now.